To another edition of the D9Sports.com Triple R Roadhouse Football Camp Tour 2016 here at Clarion High School with head coach Larry Weiser, quarterback, defensive back Spencer Miller in the gray shirt, and in the green tie-dye shirt, Cal Patterson, linebacker for the Bobcats. Larry, let's just start with how things are going so far in the preseason for you guys.
Well, this has been one of the hotter years that we've had. So when you talk about heat acclimation, it's been one of the adjustments, and I've been pretty pleased about the way where players have been handling it. They've been coming out in every practice. I think trying to give their best, even through some of the more difficult circumstances. We went to camp a couple weeks ago, and then we come back for heat acclimation this week, and then this week. More the God's little lightning up there has given us more issues this week than maybe the heat.
Is it sometimes good to have some of that adversity in preseason, because you're going to face adversity in a game? So is it sometimes good to have a little bit of things throw the schedule off a little bit?
You're very correct. I think like last night we missed for the most part most of practice, and we adjusted by watching some film and doing some chalkboard work. Getting a little bit of working outside, and everybody seemed to adapt to that. So,
Cal, when you look at Clarion football, and last year, it had to be frustrating to you guys at times, because there were times you guys looked like you were really good, and then there were some injuries caught up to you, and there were some things that weren't so good. Do you use how last year ended as a little bit of motivation in the off season to get better?
Yeah, we do. We always need to, it's this repeating idea of adversity. It's like, yeah, guys are going to get hurt. That's inevitable. We play very physical sport, but we just have to keep persevering as the season goes on. But yeah, we will use this as motivation.
Spencer, when you look at Clarion offensively, it's morphed over the years from more of a straight running attack to a little bit more balance. Should people expect balance this year? Or do you think you guys will be more heavy on the run?
I think we've balanced it out pretty well this year. We have more passing plays, I think, than last year, and just overall, we're a different offense this year.
Who are some of the players offensively, Larry, that people should be looking for this year?
Well, I think we'll start in the backfield with Spencer at quarterback, and Spence is not only a threat to throw the ball, but also to run the ball. Also, returning last year is Colton Rapp, who was our leading rusher last year, and Corbin Schill. Mike McCloskey returns at fullback, along with Cal's going to be working in there also. And then we have some of our wide receivers back, and tight end. All our tight ends are back. So Ty Burford is back from last year, and we expect to try to get the ball into our tight ends, from Tom Worcester to Josh Manning to Dominic Fleming to getting it out to the wide receivers.
Spencer, how's the offensive line coming? I know they had to replace some guys there. How is that maturing so far early in preseason?
Our line's looking pretty good. We have a lot of returning starters from last year. We had a young line last year, so I think that helps, having the experience with our guards, tackles. I think we have all but one returning, and then the center.
Cal, last year defensively, maybe not what people were used to seeing from Clarion, more points given up than maybe normal. What are some of the things that you guys are working on to make sure that doesn't happen again this year?
We're just really concentrating on our fundamentals more, like better pursuit angles, like making sure everybody's around the ball at all times, everybody's staying home on the field, like nobody's rushing over from place to place.
Larry, you guys move up to AA this year in the new 6 classification thing. Part of that is the co-op. Actually, all of that's the co-op with North Clarion. How is that co-op going for you guys?
It's good. We've got 8 players from North Clarion on the varsity team. This is the largest contingency. Many of them are young ball players coming in as sophomores, but Josh Manning would be in fact, I think he's the only senior we have in North Clarion.
When you look at AA and you look at Kane and you look at Brockway and Monoton Brookville, to me it might be the best 5 teams that you could put together in a conference or in a classification. Are you looking forward to that challenge?
I do, but me, Chris, I'm still kind of focused on Punxsutawney, that first ball game, and if we win that game, then we take the next challenge on, and I think by the end of the season, if we keep that approach, each week looking at what we call climbing ladder or climbing over the wall, whatever you want to use as a phrase here, and maintain our focus of improving our game week in and week out, then I think we'll get a chance to see those teams in playoffs.
Well, gentlemen, thanks for joining us on another edition of the D9Sports.com Triple R Roadhouse District 9 Football Camp Tour 2016, and good luck this season.
Thank you, District 9.